afternoon / evening we're getting into. It's about 4:36 and I'm still not home. I did stop at Publix grocery store to get some cat food. I think my dogs eat most of the cat food, but you know, anyway, I've got to get more cat food. And the dog treats that I buy my dogs, these pepperoni sticks, they had the huge bag, like 38 ounces on sale for I'll buy one get one free. So I did, and so we should have their treats for a long time, I hope. But as I was getting ready to make a video, it popped up that Carolyn's RV Life had a new video, and I subscribed to her channel. I don't know if you subscribe to her, but she lives in a Class C RV. Anyway, she had lost her dog almost over a year ago, and she wasn't ready to get a new dog, and so then she went hiking on the Pacific Crest Trail, and those videos are really cool to watch if you want to watch her do the trail. But anyway, she got a new dog, a puppy, and when I got the notification, it said saying goodbye to Huckleberry, and I thought, what is she saying goodbye? Because that's the name of her new puppy, and I thought, no way. So anyway, I stopped and put her video on, and sure enough, she's lost her dog, and oh my goodness, you know, life is hard. It's just, I feel so bad for her. I just want to cry for her right now because she was so happy when she got that puppy. And at first, my first thought was that the puppy got parvo, you know, because that's usually a death sentence. But it had some other disease or neurological problems, and anyway, it was just a sick dog, and I feel so bad for her. So if you don't watch her channel, go over, I like her, Carolyn's RV Life. There's a couple of Carolyn who live in RVs. I think it's kind of funny that name's so popular in the RV world. But it was just sad, and just not what I was going to talk about for sure. You know, I've got 4 dogs and 2 cats. We have lost animals since I went through my divorce. Oh my goodness. I've had a dog hit by a car that I'd got my son, a Yorkie. We had 2 cats hit by a car in the same little city, and sometimes I wonder if teenagers just did that on purpose. Yeah, it was 3 animals killed by being hit by a car in the same little city that we lived in of like 4,000 people. That was just too suspicious. But anyway, and one of them really devastated me. I had finally gotten a little kitten. Well, we have always had cats, but I got this little kitten, and I named him Toulouse because of Aristocats. And Toulouse is one of the cats, one of the kittens, and you know, when they are dropped off by that butler and they're looking for him, they call out Toulouse, Toulouse, and he's sleeping in the basket, you know. But anyway, I finally named a cat after that cat, and yeah, he got hit by a car. He wasn't that old. He liked to go. He had just started going outside because our bigger cats did, and I should have never let him. So I do try to keep my cats inside, but I have one, I tell you what, he just gets mean. He was given to me by one of my students. It's not the one I put pictures up. I need to get some pictures of him up, but he's just mad at the world, you know, and so I do let him go out in our fenced area, and he stays. He thinks he can't jump the fence, but my biggest fear is that a coyote is going to jump in the fence and get him. But you know, he just wants to be out there. If you don't put him out there, he starts attacking your feet and tries to bite you. So he's just a little mad cat. But so I'm so sad for her. Yeah, that's just devastating. So one thing I was going to talk about it was not that. But life changes our path. It changes our thoughts. Things happen at the drop of a hat, and something will happen, and it just changes your life forever. And I often wonder, why did I start researching RV life? Well, I don't wonder why. I wonder why I didn't research it before now. I've always been in a family that went camping. We had a pop-up camper. My ex-in-laws had actually bought us a pop-up camper, and we didn't use it very much. We had 4 kids, and then mice were getting into it, and I just always thought it was my husband's responsibility to figure out all that stuff, why were mice getting in it and so forth. Well, he never did anything with it. And now I think if I'd taken me now back then, I would have researched. But YouTube wasn't as big a thing back then. I don't even know when YouTube started. But it's not as easy to research. Of course, the internet was. But I ended up selling it to a friend. She took it even though the tent was damaged by the mice. The last time my ex-husband opened it, there was a black snake in there. So there were no mice. But how in the world did that snake get in that camper? And so my thing was, we should have taken it to somewhere that deals with that and look under it to see why these mice were getting in. So many of them. It wasn't just a few, it was a lot. And so anyway, well, I wish I had that camper, but you don't. And so I got divorced with my 4 kids, and I never did think about camping or RVing. With 4 kids, it's expensive. We didn't do much. We just try to survive and live life. That's what you do. There's no vacations. There's no going anywhere. I ended up moving to Tennessee to be by my family, so we didn't have to come back and forth on the holidays. And so yeah, we didn't go anywhere. Once we were here, there's no reason to go. So they didn't have all the vacations and everything that I wish I could have done with them now when I look back. But we can always look back and think about that stuff. But so I've probably been researching this RV life thing. It's coming upon, it may be a year that I've been researching this. Because I started before I even had a van. I didn't even have a van yet. So, yeah. So I ended up being blessed with the van after I had been researching it, and I thought, oh my word, this is so cool. But, so in one of my thoughts about living in an RV or trying to get where I don't have a rental payment is because my salary is not very high. And right now I get child support and alimony, so I can pay a house payment, not house payment, a rent payment, which is really high. It's like over $1,200, which is insane for a little 3-bedroom home. So I'm thinking about my future, and I'm thinking, first of all, there's no way I can do that on just my salary. That's not even, one of my paychecks would not even cover that. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. And so you think, what in the world am I going to do? And I think the fact that my youngest is going to go to college next year, and though I will go and support her wherever she goes, whatever she needs, if I need to move somewhere, I will. Right now she's looking at Florida, so if that's where we need to move, that's what I'll do. It will give her residency for one thing, and just support to be there. I think she needs it more than my other children did. So I think that's what has started me researching it. And I still think, even if I am out there full time in 4 years, yeah, I still wonder, is that enough time for me to get ready, for me to get things saved, to have money to buy a little camper? And this van may not be the one that I use. So yeah, just a lot to think about. And I've been learning about it for a long time. Well, to me, a year is a long time to be studying something. And anyway, this traffic is getting really bad right now. So now I'm researching this potato diet. All right, so you think, okay, so now I've got this new potato diet thing, and I'm thinking, how did I never hear about potato diet in all my life? I've never heard about the potato diet. And it started like in 1800 something. I mean, this is an old idea, old idea. And so it's just funny that I've never heard of it with all the diets that I've tried and researched. Yeah, never heard of this one. So then when I was stopped at Publix just a few minutes ago, of course I thought, you know what, I'm gonna run through the produce department and I'm gonna look at the potatoes. So I went through and took some pictures. I'll put those at the end, but I did end up buying some. I've always wanted to buy those they make these little baby potatoes. And so I bought some of the golden ones, and I bought some of the purple or blue ones. So I may just make those this weekend and try them out. I'll probably put seasoning and butter on them because I'm not doing the diet yet. But I want to try them out, and I may boil them. I was going to do a crock pot with them. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'll see what the package recommends, how to make them, if they give any recommendations. So anyway, I've got those potatoes. I'm going to make those this weekend and try them out. Trying to prep for my potato diet. Still researching, and I'll give you more information. I do have some written down, but I left it at work. Oh, and good news. I don't have to go to work tomorrow. Woohoo! So that is exciting. My daughter has a doctor appointment, and so because I live so far away from the school, I can't just go in for a half a day. Because we're on block scheduling, if I do go in, I might teach one class. Like, let's see, tomorrow I could teach one class, and then I would have to leave because it's an hour to get home. So yeah, it's not worth it. So I just take a sick day and solve it that way. So I'm excited. I can stay up late, but I won't be able to because I'll be too tired. But maybe I'll drink some coffee. No, I don't know. Do some crocheting a little bit. I finally did clean up my kitchen, so I hope I can keep that up. And then anyway, I guess that's about it. And I'm gonna end. The traffic's really heavy right now. Goodness, I don't know what, it's Thursday, it's Wednesday. I don't understand. Who knows? Y'all be blessed and have a wonderful evening.